Welcome, dear traveler. I am Vespara. This evening, I invite you to rest. Rest not only your body, but also the part of you waiting for a gentle sign of belonging. Tonight, let's wander into a forest where it seems the trees are singing. In these woods, every breath of wind weaves into a quiet song, barely louder than your own heartbeat. Surrounding us, if you listen closely, you might sense a low vibration, a warm drone, just beneath the threshold of hearing. It resonates gently at 639 hertz. You may not notice it at first, but as your body begins to settle, you may discover a subtle ease, a sense that something inside you remembers this frequency. Let the faint breath of forest air touch your skin. Let the sound become a soft current flowing through the pines, gathering warmth and invitation. If you like, linger with that softness for a few breaths. As we journey together, know this forest is a sanctuary for you. With every whisper of the wind, you are gently ushered forward, safe, escorted by the living music of ancient trees. You do not have to do anything at all. No right or wrong way to move through these woods. Only listen and let yourself be carried on sound. Each note, every pulse of the forest will help you shed the fatigue and weight of your day. A subtle promise murmurs in the branches above. The more you trust the sound, the calmer your heart will grow. In this place, you are permitted to be soft, to be unfinished, unhurried. Tonight, we will listen beyond words and stories for the healing resonance that dwells at the heart of these whispering pines. Let yourself begin to wonder, what language might you hear when your own heartwood remembers its song? Let us begin our walk beneath these tall, ancient pines. Feel the first touches of twilight collecting at your feet, soaking the soft blanket of needles beneath you. Each step presses your weight gently into the earth, releasing the quiet sweetness of the pine, fresh, resin-laced, grounding. The air here is cool. It wraps around your skin, awakening the senses in your arms and chest. Notice how the last gold of the setting sun sifts through the high, interlaced boughs, casting shifting patterns that move alongside your breath. If you listen closely, you may notice a low, tender pulse in the air. It is not easy to name this resonance. It is more an impression, a gentle sway in your chest that emerges as the wind stirs among the branches. This subtle foundation, a tone held at the very base of stillness, moves with you from beneath the surface, like the forest itself is breathing. Let your breath become curious about that sound. As you draw air in, Imagine the low pulse rising softly, swelling with your inhale. As you breathe out, allow the tone to recede with the wind, easing out as you release. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. If your chest feels a little lighter, that's just right. Subtle vibrations cross the forest floor, brushing through roots and fallen cones, whispering beneath your feet. It is as if the entire landscape moves in slow rhythm, guiding you further into relaxation. Perhaps you notice the scent of pine, the cool embrace of dusk, the golden light pressing upon your face and hands. Let that feeling spark a memory of ease, or simply bring a faint sense of comfort. Each piece of this moment gathers within the pulse, drawing your awareness deeper and softer. You need not ask anything of this sound. Only notice its presence, a steady companion carried by wind, alive in the quiet between breezes. With every breath you take, trust the rising and softening of the tone to loosen any hidden tension, inviting body and mind to settle here. If you wish, walk gently onward, sheltered by the harmony woven among the pines. Every step, every exhale, welcomes you further into the secret inward space where the forest breathes for you. Let yourself drift farther along this forest path, each step drawing you into a richer symphony of living sound. The tall pines arch overhead, their needles stirring softly in the steady dusk, folding the world in gentle shadow. Listen, can you feel the chain? The original tone, once simple and solitary, now welcomes harmonic layers that gently braid through the air. A breath of wind moves between the trunks, tracing faint, inquisitive notes, like a pan flute barely waking from silence. The low resonance swells upward, entwined with shimmer and flutter, filling the canopy with richer color and warmth. Notice as your breathing finds its place within these sounds. Each inhale gathers brightness, a subtle rise, a lifting in your chest, as if the notes gather and spiral gently around your heart. On the exhale, every layer of tone softens, melting into a field of quiet comfort, as though the sound itself embraces whatever you release. Picture yourself standing at the center of this widening space, surrounded by invisible musicians. Each new harmony is an invitation, an affirmation that you belong here, as surely as the wind belongs to the forest. Maybe you sense the song, Or maybe you notice only the gentle play of air. Either way, you are welcome. Breath and sound become companions. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Notice if any new warmth arrives with this breath. With every cycle, heat builds within your ribs, a soothing warmth spreading outward. Feel it settle in your hands, your shoulders, your throat. The sound flows through you easily, a river of comfort weaving you to earth and sky. If you listen now, the music of the pines seems to grow larger, swelling the edges of your awareness. Flute-like notes ride on quiet gusts. Bell tones glimmer and recede, each harmonic blending with the steady grounding drone below. Allow your inner walls to soften. Offer any trace of tension you notice to this choir of trees. Their resonance will carry it farther with every breath. You are not just passing through this forest. You are claimed by it, gathered into its slow, wise song. The sounds welcome you, layering comfort round every part of you, expanding the space both around and within. If thoughts stray, let them drift into this widening field. Each note, each breath calls you back, reminding your heart that it belongs to something spacious, woven, inviting. Beneath these grand pines, you become part of their memory. I'm here right alongside you, listening. The harmony deepens, the sense of safety grows. Rest in this warmth a while. Let the forest carry you deeper into. The forest path unwinds into a clearing, its boundaries softened by thick moss and the patient watch of ancient pines. The last traces of sunlight gather in green, golden pools on the earth, catching the fine mist that hovers and shivers in the stillness. Each breath is now colored by Earth's memory, sap, stone, and hidden wells of cool shadow. A subtle change arrives in the air. The resonance you have followed, so gentle and low, now grows richer, forming layers that sweep and entwine through the branches above. Wind stirs, and with it, a ribbon of flute-like notes glides around you, ascending, spiraling, coaxing your attention to the very center of the clearing. You pause, drawn into the presence of something long awaited. Before you stands a small stone shrine, old as the forest itself. Its surface is softened by centuries of moss, emerald and silver, brushing every worn edge. Roots embrace the base, as if the pines themselves have reached down to enfold the shrine in patient care. Silence gathers with weighted expectation. Though the wind has paused, the air remains alive, shimmering with overtones, fine and crystalline, like the notes of suspended chimes drifting atop the steady pulse of the earth. Every sound, every quiet moment seems to circle this sanctuary, drawing you closer. If you place your attention gently at your chest, you might notice a new sensation, a quiet acceleration, a brightening, as if your own heart waits in awe to hear something ancient and true. Let your breath slow further as you listen. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If your heartbeat feels a little steadier, let that bring ease. Even the trees seem to lean closer, their trunks a dark frame for the pale stones, their branches singing high notes just beyond the reach of words. A bell, soft and distant, sets the air trembling. The drone that began your journey pulses deeper now, lifting and falling, wrapping you in a feeling of arrival, yet also of being on the very edge of discovery. You stand, not outside, but within a living threshold. The sound does not just come to your ears. It circles your bones, gathers in your breath, kindles a gentle expectancy within your chest. Allow yourself to recognize this quiet call. Picture stepping across ancient stones, each one humming with memory, as the music welcomes every part of you closer. The heart waits for what will be revealed soon. If you feel lost, that's part of the magic. Let's find our way together. Stay here just for a moment longer, bathed in harmonic shimmer and forest pulse. The threshold holds you, patient, sacred, a promise that the true resonance within the shrine is almost ready to speak. The threshold loosens and draws you inward. Within the shrine, the air shimmers with expectancy, and the sound you followed now fills every stone and stem. The chorus of pines encircles you, each tree lending its own rich note to the field. If you listen now, layers emerge. A steady drone threads deep into the earth, arcing through roots and trunks. Strings, thin and silver, lift above, echoing how needles tremble in the breeze. Breath-like flutes hover, painting gentle arcs overhead. Shimmering overtones glisten at the edges of hearing, enfolding the space in a fine, humming light. A choir of wind, soft as sighing, rises and falls all around you. Notice how these tones do not crowd, but slow and soothe, opening every part of being. The harmony is never apart from you. Instead, It moves through the center of your chest, shaping itself to the unique rhythm you bring. Let's settle our attention at the heart. Let your breath match the slow pulse of the pine's song. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Notice if your heart feels a bit more open, or if a gentle warmth arrives with this breath. Feel how, with every breath, the sound moves subtly within you. Each round of harmony finds a new channel, softening your chest, lifting your shoulders gently, easing the very center of your heart. If there is weight or strain, notice how the tone reveals it, then melts it away as wind through morning mist. Imagine with me, each pine sends a ribbon of song, weaving through your body. Where tension aches, sound becomes warmth. Where loneliness lingers, resonance finds open space and fills it with belonging. As your attention travels, notice your collarbones relaxing, heart growing more spacious, the rise and fall of breath sinking to the quiet organ music of the forest. Let shoulders drop. Feel the pulse travel down arms, through hands, into the stone beneath you. Every cell glows, bathed in a chorus designed to heal, to gather all that feels apart. With the next breath, invite your body to join this harmony. You are not outside the song. You are part of it. Strings shimmer closer, bells shimmer along the margins, wind voices circling, and the underlying drone wraps your ribcage like a promise. You can sense not only your heartbeat, but the heartbeat of every tree surrounding you. If a thought rises, worry, doubt, longing, let it be touched by the resonance. Each one is lifted and softened, dissolved by tones that know how to comfort what hurts and amplify what needs care. Sink into the shelter of this field, knowing the song has waited for you to appear, bringing your own timbre, your own story, your own hope. Breathe now as the pines do, long, slow, accepting. Let sound and heart become one chorus, each note necessary, every silence honored. Soften your awareness now, here within the heart of the shrine. You may notice that sound no longer arrives only through the ears. Each breath draws in a living resonance, every exhale loosening what remains tense or guarded. It feels as though your whole body is breathing with the forest, heart, breath, and pines moving as one. Let this sensation grow. Inhale, as slow and generous as the wind weaving the branches. Exhale, letting the sound carry away any last fragments of heaviness. Notice your forehead softening, eyelids gently melting, cheeks smoothing, jaw letting go. Let the forest's tone sweep gently down your neck, shoulders, spine. Imagine breath and resonance releasing your arms, settling warmth in your palms and fingertips. The sound pours through your chest, easing your heart, every beat attuned to the field, every sigh woven into song. Allow your abdomen to untangle, hips uncoiling, thighs growing heavy and content. Knees, calves, ankles open to tranquility, feet surrendering into the earth's welcoming pulse. Each out-breath a further release. Each inhale a soft gathering of all that brings comfort here. Even the bones and blood seem to slow and rest in the chorus of wind, harmonic bell, distant flute. If thoughts wander, let them dissolve into the spaciousness, moving all around and within you. You do not need to return to words. You are afloat in a gentle tide of resonance, safe, invited, whole. There is no past, no next task. Only this belonging, carried with every note the forest offers. Soon, even my words will dissolve. I invite you to trust the sound. Let it become your shelter, the place where you rest without effort or expectation. Notice how the drone of the earth and the choir of trees blend into a field where you can sleep, heal, or simply dwell in gentle presence. From now, let there be only the song. Your breath, your heart, your dreaming body. A perfect note within the forest's endless lullaby. Rest here, surrounded. Let go, float.